A Microsoft 365 Nation, Harry Brelsford in Chicago at the ChannelPro SMB Forum or Summit? Forum here in early May 2019, and I'm with someone from the other side of the aisle, well known to the SMB Nation community as Karl Palachuk. Now, Karl, I'm going to tell you about Microsoft 365 Nation, but first I want to verify I have nothing up my sleeves, do I? And you have nothing up your sleeves.
Nothing up my sleeves.
Okay, because the trick I'm going to play on you is to talk to you about what is Microsoft 365 Nation, get a little bit of your feedback, and then have let's start with introductions about what do you do and who is Karl Palachuk?
What do I do? Well, I train IT consultants to be better at the business part of their business. So to that end, I write books, I do online trainings, I speak at conferences, and pretty much anything else that needs to get done.
Okay, and what I want to preface this is that more people like Microsoft 365 Nation than Office 365 Nation, or Office 365, excuse me, because it has more workloads, okay? So Microsoft 365 has 3 primary workloads. You may or may not have known this. So
I did not.
Of course, we have Office 365 as the underlying main workload, and then we put Windows on top of it, and that's the point where more people like this community than other communities, because Windows is a big crowd.
Right, exactly. And a lot of people have Windows that are getting old.
Yeah, exactly. And then layered, one more leg of the stool is the mobility and the security. So that would be sort of the third stool to the Microsoft 365 community. Now, with that said, the audience that's watching today is a little bit different. It's certainly MSPs that we know and love, but there are some bigger players like large account resellers. Maybe you've heard of Zones before. There's global system integrators like SHI and some others. And then there's even IT pros. And so what I would like you to do, now that you know what Microsoft 365 is, how could you help some of these people?
Well, I would hope that it'd be possible to get them to try it out and then talk about, hey, what are your experiences, what works, what doesn't, who's the best reseller to work with or the best distie, that sort of thing. Because everything that you do, there's always a way to tweak it. There's always a way to figure out what's the best way to do this, what are other people doing. It's amazing to me how people come from very different perspectives but figure out what the best thing is.
Yeah, never underestimate the human mind for creativity and ingenuity. But Karl, I appreciate your time. As I said earlier, we're here at the ChannelPro event in Chicago. I have put your URL beneath us on the bottom of the screen so people can find out more about you. Tell us the next 2 or 3 shows you're going to be at in case someone would like to meet you.
Well, I'm going from here directly to Montreal to do MicroAge, which a lot of people didn't know they were still around, but so their annual conference is in Montreal. Then I'm going to be home for a little while doing an event in Albuquerque with our friend Josh Liberman. So, he's got a grand opening he just bought a new building.
I know that.
So he's going to have me in to talk to his audience, his potential clients and prospects.
Well, there we go. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you, as always.
All righty.